Dear student, today we will study female reproductive system in human. The female reproductive system is associated with ovum formation, ovofertilization, fetal development and childbirth. Ovaries are the primary sex organ. Female gamete is ovum, which is also known as egg. Secondary oocyte is immature ovum, which is surrounded by follicular cells. Follicular cells or granulosa cells are somatic cells filled with the fluid and are capable of secreting female sex hormone. They surround the developing female gamete. Follicle, the ovarian follicle refer to the cell that contain immature egg and which is surrounded by follicular cell. At the time of birth, the female has 1 to 2 millions of follicles, out of which only 300 to 400 follicles undergo maturation. Now, during the maturation, the female sex hormone are secreted. Under the influence of these hormones, the mature follicles are formed. The mature follicle is known as Graafian follicle, and this occurs at the puberty in female. So every month there is one mature follicle which is formed. The process of egg formation in female is initiated at the fetal stage and it gets completed when the female enters puberty. So how that happens we will see. And what is puberty? The stage of life that describes sexual maturity of an individual. Now just have a look at the diagram of female reproductive system. Ovary is the organ which produces egg, and this ovum or egg when released is picked up by the fimbriae of fallopian tube. So fallopian tube carry the egg. Here you can see the uterus. The lower part of uterus is cervix, upper part is fundus, and then vagina which lie close to cervix, and there is endometrium wall which is the wall of uterus. We will see what is its role. Since the formation of ovum occurs in the ovary, so we will just see the structure of ovary and its function. Function of ovary is oogenesis, that is the formation of ovum from the precursor cell. Then ovulation, that is release of the ovum from Graafian follicle. Secretion of hormones, so ovary is also a gland, so that's why it secretes the hormone estrogen and progesterone. If you look at the structure of ovary, the outer layer is called germinal epithelium, which consists of simple cuboidal epithelium. Then next layer is tunica albuginea. It lies below germinal epithelium and consists of connective tissue. Then in the center it consists of matrix, which is divided into two parts, inner and outer. The outer one is known as cortex, the inner one is known as medulla. The cortex is dense as compared to medulla because it consists of numerous ovarian follicle cell in various stages of development, and the medulla consists of blood vessel, lymphatic vessels and nerve fiber. So just have a look at the diagram. You can see outer layer is germinal epithelium, then tunica albuginea, and then cortex which is divided into matrix which is divided into cortex and medulla. We will see detailed structure later on. Now first I'll give you the overall view of follicle development and its release from ovary, so that because this is a very complex process, so unless you know what is happening where, you won't be able to link the events happening in female reproductive system. So germinal epithelium, they are the lining of ovary. From that differentiation occur and primordial germ cell are formed. they are again diploid. These primordial germ cell undergo differentiation and mitosis and form oogonium, which are called egg mother cell. Actually here differentiation also occurs, so along with the oogonium, follicular cells are also formed. Now these follicular cells, because follicular cells are formed by the repeated division, okay, so follicular cells are actually somatic cells, and oogonium, which is the egg mother cell, is the germ cell. Both of them are diploid. Now follicular cell will continue later on or further on to form the follicular cells only, whereas changes occur in the germ cell or germ cell line. Oogonium further forms primary oocyte by differentiation, and follicular cells also increase in the number. Now at this stage the primary oocyte is covered by 2 layers of follicular cell. Now this formation is called primary follicle. So primary follicle is the stage, one of the developmental stage in which the primary oocyte is covered by the layers of follicular cells. Now oocyte till from the germinal epithelium to oocyte, this actually is taking place in the fetus during the embryogenesis. Now the first meiotic division start in the oocyte, primary oocyte, and it will not be completed, but the primary oocyte is arrested in prophase of meiotic 1. So still it is diploid because meiosis 1 is not completed. Okay. Now when the female is mature, that is she entered the puberty stage, at that time the meiosis 1 will be completed. Okay. So primary oocyte, now it will undergo meiosis 1. Okay, and this actually is taking place under the influence of hormone, because at puberty hormones are synthesized, such as follicle stimulating hormone. So now the primary oocyte will complete its meiosis 1 and it get converted into secondary oocyte, and again it is surrounded by follicular cell. Now this stage is called secondary follicle, where secondary oocyte is surrounded by follicular cells. Okay. Now lot many changes again occur in secondary oocyte, that is cavity formation occurs in oocyte, formation of zona pellucida, which is the outer membrane, takes place. Then theca interna and theca externa develop outside the oocyte. So these changes occur. So once these changes occur, the oocyte is now get mature, and now it is known as Graafian follicle. This Graafian follicle is called mature follicle. Okay, and it consists of what? It consists of secondary oocyte, which is arrested in metaphase 2. So meiosis 1 is completed, meiosis 2 started, but again meiosis 2 is not completed because the Graafian follicle, in Graafian follicle the secondary oocyte which is present is arrested in metaphase 2, and this will be only completed after fertilization. Okay, so secondary oocyte which is present in Graafian follicle is actually immature egg or immature ovum. Now when the ovulation occurs, the secondary oocyte is undergoing some changes and released from the Graafian follicle under the influence of hormone. Now it is called ovum. This is called mature egg cell or ovum or female gamete. Now ovum has two fate. Fertilization may occur in the ovum if the sperm is available, or if it is not available, sperm is not available, there is no fertilization which is occurring. So when the fertilization of ovum occur in presence of sperm, it result in the formation of zygote, which is 2n, because ovum over here will become and because meiosis 1 is completed, which is a reductional division. Further, zygote give rise to blastula and this will be implanted. The ovum is discharged out of the body if not fertilized. This is called menstruation. The remaining cells of Graafian follicle transform to form corpus luteum. Okay, so this is what is the overall view of follicle development. So we'll continue the next in part 2. Thank you.